On Air is a live album by the Rolling Stones released on 1 December 2017. The standard versions of the album contain 18 live-in studio recordings of the band aired on the BBC in 1963-1965. Deluxe editions of the album contain an additional 14 tracks. It emerged 20 years after initial newspaper reports that such an album could be forthcoming. Background: On Air is a compilation album containing live-in-the-studio performances by the Rolling Stones that were broadcast on various BBC radio shows from 1963 to 1965, including blues and rock and roll covers and early Jagger Richards hits such as The Last Time and I Can't Get No Satisfaction. The album was released in multiple formats, including CD, double CD deluxe edition, heavyweight vinyl and special limited edition colored vinyl. The release follows that of a coffee table book by Richard Havers, which shares the same title. The standard versions of the album contain 18 tracks, while the deluxe editions contain 32 tracks. 8 of the tracks have never been recorded or released commercially by the band. The quality of the individual recordings varies considerably, with some being recorded in mono and others in stereo. Despite this, the Los Angeles Times considered many of the tracks to be crisp, clean and potent. Reception: The album received a favorable Metacritic score of 84, with Uncut calling it essentially a sequel to the band's previous album, Blue and Lonesome, which was released in December 2016. Uncut also stated that On Air captures the full flowering of the Jagger-Richards songwriting relationship. The Los Angeles Times considered the album to be comparable to similar, previously released BBC recordings made by the Beatles made during the period. Track listing. Personnel. Musicians: Mick Jagger, vocals, harmonica; Keith Richards, guitar, backing vocals; Brian Jones, guitar, harmonica; Bill Wyman, bass, backing vocals; Charlie Watts, drums; Ian Stewart, piano on Down the Road. A Piece, Everybody Needs Somebody to Love production. Engineering: Chris Bolster, Lewis Jones, John Barrett, Paul Pritchard. Demixing: James Clark. Mastering: Alex Wharton. Text: Richard Havers. Design: Studio Fury. Cover image: Hulton Archive. Charts. References: